Hey, Game Recognized Game.
Game.
Welcome back to Season 6, Episode 55 of the BL Bromancing Live podcast. Follow us on Instagram at @bromancing_live. And without further ado, let the bromancing begin. Hey, what's up, guys? We're back. It's nice to hear from you guys. How you guys been?
We've been good,
There we go, Eli.
Inside, stuck in quarantine still,
Part
like
2,
everybody
bro.
else. Part 2.
The
Second
sequel.
closing.
They say the sequel's always the worst. So we'll see.
Bro, I just hope this is not like a 3-parter.
Right? Just 2 and you're good. We're done. I hope so too. Cause it's no November and it's going pretty bad already.
Oh no.
Cause I've been eating left and right, fellas. No, I just
Oh boy.
I just kidding, bro.
I mean,
let's
good
just
for you.
say the eggnog. Oh, never mind. I had a joke with it.
no,
Anyway, never mind.
no.
Anyways, I just kidding.
I mean, to piggyback.
Hey, wow.
Come on,
wow.
bro. Use words, bro. Not sounds. Come
I
on,
can't
bro.
English today.
English.
To piggyback off of that, I know that me and Kevin are doing like the NoFap thing, but for different reasons.
They just don't want to destroy their.
Oh, you guys are doing no porn?
Well, no, just no masturbation in general, bro.
Is that what fat means?
Yeah, fap is another way of saying masturbation.
Oh, is that it?
Which still sounds fucking gross.
Either way sounds no. Just fat doesn't sound like, I don't know. It just sounds like a new, like trying to hide it or trying to sound high class or something. Like no, it's still a deep.
Yes, I'm
So,
taking
like,
my daily fapping. Yeah, that's very high class, bro.
Kevin,
It
you and
sounds
Kevin
like
are
a
doing it?
secret fetish.
It does. It sounds weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's because so I sent a video to. I sent you the video too.
I saw. I was 5 minutes in, and then I want to go masturbate. No, I'm just kidding. No, I saw it, but I was like, okay. Like I said, 5 minutes. I got it in 5 minutes. I'll see it again. I'll try to watch the whole thing. Dude, it's like 20 minutes.
No, I know. That's why I would recommend sitting through the whole thing. But Pacheco, Kevin sat through the whole thing, and that man has an attention span that kind of flitters too.
That is true.
Dude,
maybe he's trying to switch up a lifestyle. So
he sat down and he literally called me right after, and he was like, "Brian, I have a problem," and then we just talked it out, bro. And we decided to just. Well, I mean, I've never had this problem before, but like the NoFap lifestyle.
I feel like you've honestly, bro. If people ask me about Brian, does Brian masturbate? I'm gonna say no, because I don't think you masturbate.
No, I don't. Not at all.
Do you touch yourself? You touch your clit? How does that work?
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Well, we talked about this, and even Brian had said before, he was like, "I don't really masturbate that much. Like, it's not a thing that I think about."
That's crazy, but I don't know how you do it. I wish I lived that part of your life.
Yeah, I mean, dude. I mean, there's a reason why I'm doing this with Kevin. It's because in the video there was studies shown of like what a brain that's addicted to masturbation looks like in comparison to someone with cocaine addiction. Bro, they look almost exactly the same, bro. Wow. It's not even funny, bro. It's not even funny. So
what would you consider a porn addiction?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe doing it every other day or every day.
Every other day. That's crazy.
That's consistent. That's too consistent. Yeah, there's like no break in your brain.
But then, like, what's a moderate amount?
I don't know. Maybe like once every month, I guess. That sounds pretty good.
Whoa, like the stretch of moderate and then like addiction, it's like way too much of a gap, I feel like.
I feel like it's completely fair. It literally, human behavior is literally straddling lines. It's literally like...
But you went from like either go once a month or you're addicted if you do it every day or once every other day. I feel like the gap in between that, like what is that called?
That's called control.
You know what's crazy? As you guys were having that argument, I just finished masturbating. So let's get back to. No, I just can't imagine.
TMI, bro.
No, I just kidding. But
you know how quick that was?
That was pretty quick.
That's depressing, bro.
He's on another level.
I get the job done, baby. I go in for one thing and one thing only. Get my swimmers to swim out of there, and that's it. What's it called? Yeah. Honestly, look, and going back to it real quick, because you said you were joining Kevin in this journey. That's a real bro right there. Even though you don't masturbate already, but just joining a bro, taking like, dude, I have a similar addiction to that too, or I don't, or just being supportive. That's a real bro right there. So good looks for you, Brian. Cheers on that.
I mean, Pacheco, just join the club, bro.
I would. It's just I have too much writing on this. I started an OnlyFans, that's why, and
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's where your income's coming from.
That's
Got
the
it.
income right now, bro. We're getting a second wave of quarantine, so you gotta be prepared for anything. Man, just kidding.
That's true. Get your savings, people.
I'll do it. Is he trying to go just November, or is he trying to see how far you could
No, it's
go?
very
Or
as you have to go as long as possible, bro. Like
what's?
literally
I remember Steven saying this one time. How many days to break a habit?
30.
Is 30 days? Nah, I
30
thought it was
days, but
more.
to make a lifestyle, it's more.
I bet. Yeah, I
So
bet.
Damn.
I would highly recommend, us and any of our listeners out there to, go beyond the no nut
Us.
November,
Yeah, you too. You've been
Yeah,
really
exactly.
weird lately.
What?
All alone in your house in quarantine. Come on, dude.
Control yourself.
I've seen that. I've seen anime, dude. Come on, I know what goes on. And you're a big anime follower, so I know. You love the Japanese. I know you. You love
I
that
love the
Asian
hentai.
culture.
No, I don't actually do it that often. I feel like girls have a lot more control. Like we don't need to do it that often. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I respect that.
Like
But then-
sometimes I forget. that they're girls.
I wish it was
Even
that. I wish it
thing.
was that
I'm
easy
like,
over
oh,
It
here.
was that easy for them.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I could do it. But then you get lazy, and then there's other stuff that you could do, and you just like, too much work.
Wow, what a different perspective. I love it.
I've done it. It's funny. I've done it before. I think one time I made it through, and then it was kind of dumb though because I made it, and then the last day I was like, "Heck yeah, bro, let's get it." We got a lot of catching up to do, so like it defeated the purpose of doing it. But it was a hard 30 days. It was a long November, and it also reminded me of doing sober October. I tried sober October one
Oh
time. We talked about this
yeah.
before. I tried sober October one time. One time I made it. One time I made 6 months sober when I had my surgery.
Which is
Oh
I just
yeah,
beautiful.
have,
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
and it's me not even drinking. It's just me having like fun, like having little challenges with myself. But because I don't even think I'm an alcoholic, but still. So when I tried sober October one month, I went to a Halloween party, and this guy just got me. He's like, "Dude, don't be a bitch. Just drink one." I was like, "Fuck!" I just drank it. That was pretty stupid.
Yeah, you can look like a bitch. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm scared of.
Peer pressure, right?
If I do no November, someone's gonna be like, hey, "Don't be a bitch. Just jerk off." Fuck it. You're right. I'm no bitch.
It's not
But
about
like, who's
that.
gonna fucking tell you to
No, I'm just kidding.
masturbate? Like,
Right? Who's got your number right now? It's like, hey, we don't masturbate.
Okay, so no, this is a weird
like it's
little.
not a group thing either. So.
we
Unless
can
you
make
make
it.
it a group.
We can make it a group thing. That's it. We
No.
can make it a thing.
I'm good though. I'm
No.
good. No, I'm good.
I've been to frat parties. We can make it a thing. No.
We're friends, but let's not.
Not that fucking close.
Okay, real quick though. So no masturbating November. So that means no nutting in general, right? So like you can't even be having sex, huh?
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's
Is that a thing?
fascinating. I never thought of it that way. I would say yes. Not even sex.
Not even sex, huh?
Whoa.
Because that's a real challenge.
No, yeah.
Not
Isn't it crazy?
participating.
And isn't it crazy the people that have like a sex life but they still masturbate? Cause
I feel like
cause
that's not crazy though.
for me my excuse of masturbating is because I don't have a frequent or constant sex life. That's my excuse. But then again, I haven't been in a relationship in a while, so I don't know if if I get into a relationship, I'm still want to masturbate. Cause my homie got into a relationship and I think I asked him to like, what's up? We're like, have you jerked off or what? I just out of curiosity. That's the thing that comes in my head, to be honest with you. So I've asked him. He's like, honestly, bro, like not like ever since I got my girl, like I haven't watched porn nor have I jerked off. Like I just have sex now.
Wow,
I'm
what a
like,
saint.
Yeah. So we just stopped being friends. No, I'm just gonna imagine.
I mean, I guess it depends on like how their sex drive is too.
Exactly.
Because if they don't match their sex drive, I can see like a girl not wanting to have sex that often,
Mm-hmm.
or vice versa, and then so the other one has to make up for their sex drive.
Oh, I see. I see. Word.
But
That's a
it all
completely real
depends.
thing.
All right, cool. So I guess we're gonna end it right there. We're gonna nut it there. No.
Ah, God.
Yeah.
All right, man. So it's
The climax
Like,
of our conversation.
I did. So it's November. It's about to be the end of November. We're in like middle November.
Yes.
But a lot of people have this disagreement, to be honest. When does the Christmas tree go up? Right
Yes.
after, right when November starts. Right right when you take out the Halloween decorations. Right November 1st. Is that when the tree goes up, or right after Thanksgiving?
Okay, so I'm a huge
little louder.
Christmas person,
Mm.
and anybody who knows that I go big for like Christmas and putting up the tree, and like I have themes that I go through each year. Like for example, last year was a white Christmas, so I had my white tree.
Hella cocaine.
And
That's what's
everything
up.
was white, and it was pretty cool. And like my family, we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving because that's not a thing in Mexico, and my family is like Mexican.
Yeah.
But we do like have the dinner because it's like an excuse to have a party and like to eat.
Yes, sir.
So I'm like the kind of person who's like, as soon as Halloween is over, like the tree's going up. I don't give a shit. I want
Yeah.
to feel the holidays. I want to feel jolly. I want to feel happy. But I can see how other people who do celebrate Thanksgiving are like, no, we have to wait.
I don't know. I find it weird. I mean, I don't find it weird. I find it weird that people either first that have this discussion, this argument, but also I'm like, dude, just put it up. I think it's cool because for Thanksgiving, what decorations are there really? Like maybe just the centerpiece and the table and other stuff like that. What's so wrong with having a Christmas tree in the background? You know, it's
Yeah.
winter. It's winter. Just think about that's how I see it. It's winter. You know, just have an extra decoration, and it just always looks good. Especially you have a fresh tree, that smell of a fresh pine, oh my
Dude,
god, that gets me
yes.
off, dude.
I feel like Thanksgiving is such a bland holiday sometimes. So like just put a like if you're not gonna put the tree up, at least put some like lights or like some nice wintry decorations so that it looks more like Christmassy but not all the way Christmas.
Yeah, like don't have presents out, or like, you
Yeah.
know,
Or
maybe
just do a
maybe
Merry
the nacimiento could wait,
Yeah. Like just do whatever makes you happy. Especially right now, like you're indoors. I see how some people were like, right now I need to put the tree right now because you have like nothing else to do and nothing to look forward to other than Christmas. So I can see that happening too.
That's good. I think to each his own for sure, but I would preferably like it already. Like I wouldn't mind it. And then
Yeah.
since we're on that note, when do you take off the Christmas tree? Oh, do you leave it for New Year's, or you take it out before New Year's, or you take it out right after New Year's?
No, we keep it for New Year's because we Mexicans also celebrate Dia de los Reyes.
Oh yeah, yeah, the three Reyes
And
Magos,
so, yeah, which is like the three, how do you call it in English?
three kings. I think it's the
Three
three kings, no?
kings, yeah, three
The three
kings.
kings?
Three
Wait,
kings.
they're
Yeah.
not magicians?
The
They're
three
not
No, they're
wizards?
magic
not
kings. The
magic
three magic
wizards.
They're
kings.
wizards? Are they wizards?
The three. You're a wizard.
Um,
No.
well, the Three Kings Day is like the farthest that we take it. So that Christmas tree staying up
For a
all the
minute.
way. Yeah.
God damn, girl. That's cool. What about you, bro?
I
Oh,
don't
you didn't even.
celebrate Christmas. I despise
Brian doesn't
Christmas.
celebrate. He doesn't decorate.
You're a
I don't
fucking
do
weirdo,
any of
dude.
that gobbledygook.
His house
Listen,
is really sad when I
I'm
go
a-
over.
Listen,
You don't celebrate, or your
I'm
family
a
doesn't celebrate?
Grinch when it comes to fucking Christmas.
He is.
Both you and your family don't celebrate, or just you?
Well, my family loves to celebrate. I don't. I
'Cause
personally don't.
You're one of those corporation Christmas kind of guy.
I mean, yes, but also I just never liked Christmas. I don't like talking about the birth of Jesus,
I mean, I feel like nowadays a lot of people have taken the connotation of religion out of it too, though.
Yeah, right for real. Christmas at this point is just like a Santa Claus. Like it's just like Halloween. Basically, it's Halloween. There's not really
Yeah.
nothing behind it. It's just a holiday.
Yeah,
I
like
guess.
but...
4th of July.
I guess, but it always has that connotation for me, so I'm always disinterested right off the bat.
Try Hanukkah. Celebrate Hanukkah. No,
I'm good. I'm good.
8 days, baby.
No,
Get off of work.
The only thing
For
I'll
real?
celebrate is Thanksgiving, I guess, because that's just food. It's hard.
Oh my god, dude!
I guess.
Food.
I mean, I don't even like celebrating it either because of the fucking dark ass history it has. Like, if anything, I'm just there for the fucking food. I don't like any holidays.
Bro, I'm the
Have you guys seen
overthinker
the
here.
memes?
No, go on.
Have you guys seen the memes of like, oh, it's funny, it's gonna be like the original Thanksgiving where we're all gonna just spread diseases to each other.
Oh shit! Touche, internet. Touche.
Beautiful.
Look, Brian, I'm the overthinker here. Okay, I don't know why you're overthinking these holidays, bro. Just enjoy the family time, the feast, and just take it. If you have a job and it's payday, like how they just like pay you for not working holidays, which is lucky because my job doesn't do that. But whatever, we're not gonna get into it. Just enjoy it for Christmas. Like same. Just enjoy people giving gifts.
No,
And
I mean,
family
regardless,
time?
I will enjoy my family time. That's the best I can
Exactly.
get out of these holidays. But beyond that, meh.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
just
what's
take out the
crazy-
definition of it, and then I think you'll be good.
But what's crazy is that your family is very religious and they still don't like decorate or anything.
Hey, oh wait, isn't your family Christian?
Yes, very Christian.
They don't celebrate Christmas as much, no? Or do they?
Mm,
Oh
uh,
yeah, because you guys don't really think of. Oh,
Baby
actually,
Jesus.
yeah, I
never mind.
mean,
I'm confusing.
I think ever since they changed, they haven't really thought of decorations and stuff like that ever again.
It's crazy.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, we used
That's
to be
crazy.
hardcore Catholic, but then we moved to, well, they moved to Christianity while I went through my own fucking path.
You're doing your own thing, dude, and you're scaring
Yeah,
us. To be
I
honest,
went
to be
through
quite frank.
Buddhism, Satanism.
You're like,
you
you
know,
just want. I feel like you just want to start your own cult, dude.
Oh my god, let's do it.
I'm down, Loki.
I'm sorry, what?
Can we be
I
shirtless?
want to control some people for fun.
Guys only, though.
Oh, God. Yeah, hey, okay.
Guys only? Yeah,
Guys only.
Hey, you're in, Eloy. Okay.
yeah.
No, it's, I don't know. What were we talking about?
We
Oh,
were
Christmas
talking
tree.
Putting
about
up the
Buddhism.
Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah. And Brian got all weird, so
My
we're gonna
bad.
stop it there
Just
before we get to
call
even
things,
weirder. Hey, for real. Let's move on to our bro code of the day. When a bro wants to do something stupid, you must film it.
Film me
When
now.
I say this, there's only really one. A couple bros come to mind, but there's really only one that's done stuff very extreme, and I think about often. Is my boy Alberto Palomino. We've had him on the podcast
Oh,
before.
yeah.
Great guy. But when you get to it happens most of the time when they're drunk. You know, we're not jackasses like during
Yeah.
the daytime. You know, that's not our full time job. So like it only really happens when we're drunk or when we're intoxicated a little bit. And it happened multiple times. Like right now, I could think of one time we were at a party, and he's like, "Hey, bro, we're playing beer pong." He's like, "Bro, I wanna bring this table. I wanna bring this table." I'm like, "Go for it, bro. Fuck it, jump on it." And we were like, "Oh, wait, stop. Let me get it on camera. You know, we got it." And the reason you got to get it on camera is for memories. In case he dies, you know, you want to remember. No, I was kidding. No, you just get it for
Right.
you can get it for memories. You know, so it's funny. You know, send it out to the homies, put it on your stories and shit. And then for that, and then so back to
Yeah,
it.
I remember seeing that one on your
Right?
stories, and like the first time that he jumped, he didn't like nothing
He
happened,
didn't
and
break
he
it.
just like hurt himself.
He didn't break it. Look like it hurt. Yeah, he didn't break it. So he's like, so I was like, and me being the bad friend, I was like, fuck it, bro, do it again. This time you'll break it for sure. And he did it. He ended up breaking the table. And then one time he was like running, and then he ran, jumped over a fence, and landed on a bush. You wanted to see if he could land on a bush. He low-key jumped pretty high and fast. He passed the bush, and he hit like some fence thing. I don't know. It was so funny.
Yeah, I feel like every time you guys record stuff, it's only like Beto doing some like crazy ass stuff.
Yes, Sarsky. Yeah, he's a daredevil. And then one time we filmed our boy Cruz. This was when we had a shirt ripping thing. When we were drunk, we would rip each other's shirts.
My God.
He missed it. You know, he was in Texas, so we're like, "Fuck it, bro. You got some shirt ripping to make up for it." So we ripped his shirt. You know, we got it on camera. We're all drunk. So yeah, man. When your homie does something stupid, I feel like you gotta film it. It's a must. It's a must. Film it. You know, egg him on. You know, make sure it's not too dangerous or like life threatening. I was just kidding about that. But I feel like I film it. You know, it's gonna be good memories. You never know what's gonna happen. You know, or maybe you'll end up on those one of those shows, America Home Video, Ridiculousness or the Tosh.0 show.
That's true. You can go viral.
Go viral. Exactly. Perfect. What's up, Brian? What's your take?
Yeah, completely agree. We have the technology. Why not use it?
Oh my god, bro. Go outside and get some fucking sunlight, dude. Please. You're fucking pissing me off. Stop telling us before the podcast. The fool just kept telling us about how much his magic card deck is worth. Like, we don't want to know about that, bro.
I fucking hate you.
It's funny because he's like, I don't want to know, but he was the one who asked, "Hey, how much is your card? How much do you think your card deck is?"
I know. He told me to. We get it, bro. It's collectible.
Yeah.
Mid condition, powerful
Exactly.
deck. You can beat everyone.
No,
but
not
also,
everyone.
like, sell it because that thing is worth a lot of money.
I'm
Get
waiting
that
for
money,
it to go
sis.
up in value, Eloy. You have
That's
no
right.
idea.
You know, you say your magic card is worth a lot. I mean, you say it's the best, but then again, like this is how I perceive it because you used to be really good at Super Smash Bros. And you say you were good, but then you went to compete, and then you got like
Shit.
80th place or something.
We don't talk about that.
He's
Why you gotta
only
burn me out
strong
like that, dog?
within his bubble.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I was
thinking.
about to say, no, it's true. I'm strong within the bubble, but when it's like outside the bubble, you get a reality check real quick.
So I'm thinking, so your magic card is only good with the group. Outside of the group, you
Oh.
get wrecked or what?
No. We've before the pandemic, we used to go to like events, and I would do just fine.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Just fine is not good enough.
No. When I say just fine, all things considered. Like people run these really strong decks, and the fact that I can even hold myself up that high is pretty good.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
God,
Damn.
that mind boggles me. I'm just kidding, bro. We know you're passionate
I
about
know.
this. Alright.
We love you.
Alright, so let's move on. We're gonna do some Reddit ask now.
You.
Hey.
First Reddit ask is men only want one thing. What is it? And I specifically I thought we were gonna have all the bros here, but it's okay. But I was gonna say, bros, let's talk to the ladies here. I think this is a perfect time for us to gauge the females out there and let them know we're not like other bros. We don't want
Damn right.
they have the power. We don't want it though.
Mhm.
That's not the only thing I
Mhm.
want. I low key I want some cuddles, girl.
You tell him.
I want to watch Twilight and with some cuddles. You know, I'll play with your
You
hair.
tell them.
You know, like I'll fucking we'll put a movie on. Adam Sandler prefer because I love him for some reason. I'm going through my Adam Sandler phase right now, and we could cuddle. I'll take you out. I'd rather be with you than the homies. You know, that's what we really want. Good night text from you. Couple memes and shit. Speak my truth. That's my truth right there.
Preach.
Snap.
What about you, Brian?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Speak your truth.
It's a great question. I don't know what my truth is. That's a really tough question.
What do you? Okay, how about you depict it like this? What do you think the majority of men out there want from women, and what do you want from women? What do you want?
Oh, I just want someone who'll challenge me all the time, to question myself and to be more of a critical, be more critical about myself, and like just make me think more. That's what I really appreciate. Someone
That's
who can,
true.
someone who can push me to think differently or
That's
push me to
hot.
change my perspective. That's pretty hot. But yeah, that's just a good trait to have. I like someone who can challenge me in magic. But no, just challenge me. No, who could challenge me to just change myself for the better. Yeah.
Yeah. And the magic is a plus.
Yes.
That's where I'll tickle your nose, dog. I'll tickle your nose. I'll pull your hair. I'll tickle your nose. I got you. Alright, what do you think? What do you think men want?
Look, I can't speak for the guy, even though I hang out a lot with guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not a guy. So I wouldn't know, but I do know what girls who are dating girls want. And that is just to fucking say how you feel, because hints are fucking confusing.
I feel you.
And we still don't fucking understand. So like, if the more direct that you are, and the more communication that you can give out, like the easier it is for us, especially if you don't want to take the lead. Like if you just like, hey, I'm interested in you, then I can take the lead. Because if not, I'm like, but does she like me? But does she really not? But this
Word.
and then we're in this weird cycle of like, none of us want to do anything because we're fucking confusing.
I feel like we're getting to the age where we have no time for mind games / so we want just that straightforwardness, you know? No games, no.
Yeah, stop playing these games.
For real, ladies. God damn, y'all making it
This
hard.
is real life.
I've been contemplating downloading Grinder, man. This shit hard out here. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm
No, I just
sorry.
I want a male companion.
That's cool.
Strictly friendship.
You could just go
I
on
can
Reddit.
arrange that, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I'll get you some names right now.
oh shit, I was just kidding. Never mind. Y'all call my bluff. You know, I'm all talk. I'm all talk.
For sure.
I'll bark, no bite. Alright, the second one. Aliens come to Earth. One of them asks you, "Hey, you, do the thing. You know the thing that humans do. What is that thing?"
It's
I
such a
feel
weird
like
question.
It is a weird question, but I feel like it would be like dancing.
I was about to say that.
Do some
I
TikTok
feel
shit.
like, yeah, because I feel like other animals don't really do that.
I don't know
I feel
why.
like other
Yeah.
living things wouldn't do that in other planets. So I feel like if they were to come here and they were to observe us, they're like, why are they moving so weird all the fucking time?
I don't know why, but in my head, I was thinking, because every time I see an alien movie or alien related something, I don't know why. And I hope it's not the pervert me, but I always think like, I wonder where their private parts are, you know, where their like stuff like that is at, you know.
What
And
the
so I would be thinking maybe that's
So
what
they'll
they think.
just come at you and be like, hey,
No,
Do
that's
the
what I'm
sex
thinking.
thing.
No, but no, it's not even not even sexual though. To me, it's like I wonder how they pee. So that's what I think. I wonder if they think what I'm thinking. So they'll be like, "Hey, do that one thing," and I'll be like, "Oh, this guy wants to see me pee," like to see how like my organs work, like yeah. So
Oh.
this is where this fluid comes out, back here in the trunk. That's where when I eat food and it digests it comes out of this. That's what I,
Oh,
that's what I
interesting.
think.
Oh, yeah, you
That's where,
fucking
that's where
killed
my head
me.
takes me.
Did you watch
Okay,
Scary
okay.
Movie 3 or something?
Oh, when he pees off his finger, the alien pees off the finger. That's funny. That should. Hey, that's one of the Scary Movie 3 is one of the best movies out there. And you know what's funny?
It's
I
pretty
think
funny.
I think I think for me that was the first scary movie I saw. This from now on
Oh, really? You didn't even
from
watch the first or the second
I
one?
didn't watch the first and second one. I watched the third one. I was like, it's just funny. But then I watched the first and
That's
second one. I
funny.
was like, oh, it's pretty funny too. But I like the third one the most. I don't know if it's because it's nostalgic. It's the first one I watched, but I enjoy the third one more.
Third one's pretty solid.
Yeah. What about you, Brian? Do
What is
the thing. The
the
thing the
thing?
humans do.
Ah,
Laugh, cry,
I,
cry. Oh, complain,
honestly,
complain.
I think I was thinking like something very menial, like complain or yell, or
Mm.
or like attempt to sing but be really awful at it, so I can scare them away. Yeah, something like singing. I think that's a human thing. I mean, birds sing
That's
too
very
and stuff
true.
like that, but we sing pretty good. we got
Sometimes.
musicality.
I feel like birds always sing good, but we have some humans that don't sing that great.
Imagine there's birds out there that don't sing that good. Isn't that weird? And then they
There
get
That
probably
would
shunned.
are.
suck.
They get shunned from the other birds.
Well, yeah, that's called not
Oh, that
mating.
would suck.
Damn, that's crazy.
They just die lonely.
Yeah, that's called tough
Oh,
titties. They don't pass their genes. Yeah.
God, that's funny. Fourth one. How would you feel or react if you found out the elections were rigged? Oh shit! We didn't even
Little
talk
on the
about that,
nose.
dude. So
Oh my
basically,
god.
I found this. I just found this on Reddit, bro. And I found it. I actually found this question after, like, before the winner was named. But
Uh-huh.
man, that election was crazy.
It was too close.
I don't know, man. I was kind of annoyed. I found out there's more Trump supporters out there than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that went through
Yeah.
my mind. As in,
Mm-hmm.
like, there's a lot of Hispanics out there that vote for Trump, and I was like, oof.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Yeah.
my Armenian homies were like Trump supporters too, and I was like, interesting, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of females out there. I'm like, what? Y'all too?
It's crazy.
It blew my mind. A lot of when I say Hispanics, a lot of my coworkers, one of them specifically came up to me and Kevin. And he was like, "Hey, did you guys vote already?" I was like, "Yeah, just bullshitting." And then Kevin's
Yeah.
like, "No, no." I think Kevin voted already too at the time. And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, if you guys didn't vote, do me a favor. Can you guys vote for Trump? And I'm gonna put it out there. He can't vote. He's a felon. So no, he's not a felon. He just can't vote. But he's like, "Can you guys vote for Trump?" And I'm like, what? What? And he's like, "Yeah, yeah." And I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna question it. Like you have the right to like whoever you want. I'm gonna think you're a dummy, but that's it. We're gonna be
Yeah.
cool. But he's like, oh yeah, just it's because I just saw this video is like Catholics for Trump. It's a look it up, and it's like a 30-minute video, dude. He wanted us to look it up during work time, and I was like, buddy, I'm not gonna sit through this video. But he put it on. He's kind of the boss there, so he like we get allowed, like we get away with that. So he was just showing us this video,
Oh.
dude. He's just like, yeah, he was just telling us like, yeah, Trump was like he's one of the first guys to bring a priest to the White House, to do an exorcism on the White House, or so stuff like that. He's
What?
pro-abortion, stuff like that. They got a mirror, whatever. That was just astound, dude. And then this other guy came to me, and I asked him like, "What's up? Like, who you voting for?" Just joking around, dude. He gave me a 30-minute lecture on like, he's like, you think abortion go like, he was just telling me like once the baby's in there, the soul's in there, so like you're killing the soul. And I was like, bro, like, okay, if you see it that way, like, I'm like, I don't want to get into it to be honest with you, but he was just telling me like,
Yeah, you don't want to fight with people,
I don't want
so
to fight
you're
with
just
people,
kind of
yeah.
like,
And I was like,
okay.
and I was on my lunch too, so I was trying to eat. I was like, God damn, bro, I'm trying to enjoy this
Trying to have my time.
for real. It's my time right here. Then that fool was just telling me, he's like, but that's a good thing about this country, you have the right to choose whoever you want to choose. And then, but I was like, yeah, dude, but you're basically telling me you're a Trump supporter, bro. He's a Hispanic guy, whatever, you know. But it's crazy how like he because Senior Trump does not look like he's low-key like a religious person, to be honest with you. So I could be
No.
wrong, but he does not
He
look like, you know.
isn't.
So I'm just saying like the little things he would do to change people's mind. I'm like, damn, like are people like brainwashed that quick or something, or what's the? I don't know. It just pissed me off. So yeah, but the
Yeah.
elections were crazy. Other than that, like the elections were crazy. You know, like how it went like 3 days, 4 days.
Yeah. And I mean, not to be like, oh, we're just bashing on Trump. Like, we also don't necessarily like
Or
Biden
Biden,
Yes,
yeah.
or
exactly.
the vice president.
Not the perfect candidate, yeah. The
Yeah,
Kamal
they're
lady. Oh,
definitely not the perfect match. From that to like having Trump, I would much rather have Biden.
Listen, it's literally just who you're voting against. That's it. It's not who you're voting for anymore. This election was
that's
who
Yeah,
you're
right.
it
voting
was like
against.
That's
voting
right.
for one of the two worsts.
And that, yeah, dude. That's annoying, man. That's honestly annoying because these guys are old as shit, bro.
Yeah.
So like, it's just weird. Like I don't know, like crazy how they could only be like those two candidates in the end. Like man, like no, fuck it, bro. Bring some more candidates out there
I mean, we had Kanye. Okay.
as
I'm kidding.
vice president, dude.
But then as soon as he's like, I don't want to have a medication, then it's off.
Yeah. Dude, that's why I voted for George Jorgensen, baby. No, just all the way, homie. No.
All
But
the
it was
way.
interesting. It was interesting. But,
Yeah.
but how would you feel if you found out it was rigged? Because cause that's what they're saying, you know? My boy over here trying to go Supreme Court because he feels like it was rigged.
But it's fucking not rigged. Oh my god.
But then I'm like, bruh,
I think.
yours was rigged too, I feel like. Like,
Here's
what are you
Uh,
complaining about?
Here's the thing: people forget that in 2016 there was this whole Russian thing where there was conspiracy that they had tampered with election results. That's literally it. Okay, so
yeah.
I remember when that was happening, Hillary and the Democratic Party had gone fucking wackos trying to make sure that this, trying to delegitimize Trump, which take the route that you want to
Didn't
take,
work out.
whatever. But it never fucking
Okay.
happened, right? Never fucking happened. But here's the big difference: Hillary, when she fucking lost, she conceded. She said, "All right, I'll take this L. Here you go. Here you go, Trump." Here's the biggest fucking problem. Trump has been conditioning his followers to believe that this election is rigged from the start and that if he doesn't win, it's because they cheated. That's what he's done.
Wow.
And now that he's taken this, that he lost, he is too much of a whiny loser to just take the L and move on. This is why
Yeah.
we're having this discussion and this debate now. It's literally because he is not following the presidential protocols of passing power and taking the damn L. If you lose, just lose and accept it. You come off looking stronger than what you are looking at right now. Like, it's just kind of crazy that people still think that this election is rigged. Literally, I saw when the numbers went from like in Georgia or Michigan or whatever it was, like the state was red leaning and then it went to blue leaning. But then when you just look up articles, they literally fucking tell you that they're just counting the mail-in ballots. That's it. And people forget that most Democrats voted through mail-in ballot, not
Yeah.
Republicans. The Republicans voted in person. So people forget that like
Because
the
they
tendency...
didn't believe in COVID and all that stuff. So they were just.
Exactly.
Crazy, huh?
And that's
It's-
why we're having a second wave, you guys.
And then what irks me is that Republicans are getting mad for people that are doing their job, which is just counting. Like, wow, crazy.
know.
It's almost like this person got those votes because we counted those votes. Ooh. And then there's this unbelievable case about fraud, or that people who are like dead people are voting.
When they when they were saying stop the count, that's the funny shit ever. Like stop the count, like what the like.
That's
How?
anti-democratic.
Why? That's just like that's
To me,
simplistic.
it
Yeah.
was so funny too because when they were like, "Oh, dead people are voting," but then I was like, "Didn't Trump accidentally send a bunch of checks, like for our quarantine to a bunch of dead people
Mhm.
who like were already diseased?" I was like, "Those are getting their money's worth, okay? They got the check and they were like, well, if we can vote too, I guess." So they're just infringing their rights.
Yeah, for real. No, if
Listen.
they got their check, they could vote.
Listen,
Dead or alive, baby. No.
if it, like, literally, if this election was rigged, then fucking run it back. That's it.
Run
I
it-
don't know
run
what
it
else to
back
do.
to
Just
Well,
count
You have
again.
to run it back. Count it again from start to finish. You just count it again, and And if you want observers from both parties in the same room while they're counting, go for it. Knock yourselves out. But let's be real here. Literally, the people in Trump's administration, literally, the person in charge of the Homeland Security said this has been the most secure election in American history. Like he
Really?
literally said that. Yes, he
That's
said there was
crazy.
no evidence
I know,
of
dude.
tampering.
Like
And
I saw a video real quick where there's there's a bunch of newscasters, right? And there's people, some Trump supporters, outside fucking protesting, and they're like, and then there's just the random things that people make up, and other people just go along with it. So there were people coming out, like newscasters where they're counting the ballots, and then they're like, they're moving the votes, they're moving they're moving the ballots, they're moving the ballots, and then the guy's like, that's what's happening outside of the fence, but inside the fence, what's actually happening? It's just the newscasters moving their camera gear and stuff like that. And it's like one person says this one thing, and then everyone just starts jumping on it, believing it. That's crazy.
And it's like, if you think about it, if it was rigged, like, why wouldn't they also rig to win the House?
exactly.
Like,
Fucking exactly.
why would you win the whole election but don't win the House? Because you can't really do very much if
Exactly.
you don't have the House either. So it's like, bro, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's pretty freaking clear that people voted enough against Trump for Joe Biden to win. So
yeah.
there's literally, I'm telling you right now, even if somehow they want to do recounts in specific states, that does not stop the deficit in votes against Trump. There's vote deficits that are too high for him to be. So there's just no way. He's got to take this out.
You think moving on to like the next couple of elections, there'll be a better way to vote? Because I low-key do think, like, I feel like there should be a better way to vote. Like, just I'm like, dude, like, how do people, like, because you think about it, like, it could be easy to rig, like, just fucking not put it in, or like, I don't know, because once you put in that vote, you don't know what happens to that vote. Like, you don't keep track of it, like when when you send a package, you have the opportunity to, or when you get a package, you have the opportunity to track it, and you can't track your vote. Supposedly, I mean, I think there's things where you could, like, track it to, like, a certain point, but other than that, you can't, like, fucking track a vote.
No, you can. You can track if it's been counted or not.
If it's been counted?
Yes.
I don't know.
No, you can. My sister literally did that on the TFT election. Yeah. No, you can.
I think you can track it. You could track it if it's been delivered, but I don't know if it's been counted.
No. You can count if it's been counted. You can see if it's been counted.
Okay, but I feel like there should be a better way.
But I just literally, I mean, I understand what you're.
Like, once you mail it in, dude, like,
voting, but I think definitely, like, the electoral vote should not have
matter
to be there.
I just for fun, for future bets, it's probably not gonna worth anything. But who out of these persons, who do you think is more inclined to run for president in the future?
Trump's gonna run again.
Joe,
I'm calling.
Okay, you didn't even finish, bro. It was like.
I think he's too old, though.
Guys, I'm not done with my question. I'm not done with my question. Fucking bitches. Anyway, who is more inclined to run, or probably will run? Joe Rogan or Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
Dwayne has no political incline, does he?
I'll say Dwayne.
Really?
Just because our fucking governor of California was fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come
yeah,
on.
Dude, you gotta look at it like that.
And what's his face? Ronald Reagan was a fucking actor. So yeah, they can do it.
Right? I'm not saying the political background. Honestly, I think both of them don't.
I think Joe Rogan would have more interest in, like, going into it.
But it's one of those things where people are like they have such a huge following. They're like, man, like, this guy should be president. Like, a lot of people like what he has to say. Like, oh man, this guy,
That's
like,
true.
you should run for some political thing. So, but one of them, which one's gonna catch the like the, hey, fuck it,
I think Joe Rogan has, like, more opinions, as opposed to, like, Dwayne. He's more like, I'm funny, you guys, and I'm in every single movie.
I'll go with Dwayne.
You go with Dwayne? I would go with I would like to. The Rock is a popular guy, great guy, popular guy, great guy. I know him. We hang out every now. No, he's great guy. But the thing I do like about Joe Rogan, he's very open. He doesn't like for example, you know how Brian dislikes. We were having this conversation. He dislikes Ben Shapiro hates him with a passion.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Rogan doesn't agree with him, but he likes to have conversations with him.
Yeah,
because
that's what
and
about
he says it like Ben Shapiro. He's a great guy. He's a good person, but he doesn't agree with whatever everything he says. He doesn't agree with
Ugh.
it, And they have that conversation, but he doesn't. He still sees a human in him, But he just knows that he's kind of wired differently and like he thinks differently about some other stuff. That's the one thing I do like about Joe Rogan. He's like that, So he would probably be open, like, let's discuss this. Why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? Why shouldn't we do this? We should do this. This looks like.
Yeah, that's what I would like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, so there you go,
rather
Brian.
than
Fuck you,
Dwayne.
dude. But should we end it right there?
Yeah, I feel like we should.
Alright, guys, so this is gonna be it for us. Thank you for checking us out. Hopefully, we could come back sooner than later with another episode. Thank you for listening. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.